What makes a great principal of a residential college? You've been in a number of colleges,
Yeah.
so would you share your insights on what you believe that your success has been?
I think principals are leaders, so I probably could answer that question if I said what makes a good leader, particularly of a residential college, where your bread and butter is young people and looking after young people and helping them develop and grow. I think that for a good leader of a residential college, you have to have a really good sense of humor. You can't take yourself too seriously. You have to be someone of integrity. Students can smell out a fake fairly quickly. They know what's authentic and what's not. So, trying to be cool or, which I never have been, they would see right through. I think that it's really important to keep your eyes on the main game, and that is to ensure that the students have the best academic experience. They're here because they're students at the University of Melbourne, which is the top university in Australia. So I need to, as the leader, ensure that they have every resource that they need in order to get where they need to go. And I feel like that is an incredibly important part of what I do. And finally, to be a good representative of St Hilda's out into our wider community. I want to bring good things to St Hilda's, to ensure that we shore up our scholarship base so that students who need to be here can afford to be here, and also that the staff find this a really transformational place and find that they're developed and grow, and so that they continue to help us do the work here that we need to do.
How have you found your first 3 months in the job here at St Hilda's?
It's interesting. I've started new jobs in the past, and I've always found that it takes me a good 3 months to feel like I've found my feet. I felt at St Hilda's that I just belonged here. Very quickly, I felt like I had integrated. I knew what to do. I knew where we were going. Now, part of what helped me is it was an incredibly busy time when I came. VTech Day was just days away when I started. But it's actually been a really good fit for me, and I feel like I was meant to be here.
Brenda, you've been in Australia for 29 years. However, you have quite a distinctive accent.
Yes.
Could you just give us some information on that? And secondly, have you picked up any Australian slang in that time? And if so, share a word or two with us.
I became a citizen of Australia in the 90s, and my little girl was watching the ceremony and she was waving the Australian flag. And we got back in the car after the ceremony, and then she said, Mummy, say something. And I said, oh, what do you mean, sweetheart? And she went, oh, no, it didn't work. I think she thought I would just instantly sound Australian. Unfortunately, you never lose your accent. I did grow up in Central Texas, and even though my heart is here and I'm a very happy migrant, my accent has never followed me. With that, I would love to sound Australian, and I would love to be able to do Aussie slang. But unfortunately, I just sound silly when I do it. So again, I mentioned that students can see a fake very quickly. I am just me. And I think the most authentic that I can be is just, this is my accent and this is what I sound like. My heart is very Australian, and I feel very, very happy to be here. And I've been here my whole adult life. But I still go to Myron David Jones and people ask me where I'm from. And I think that's just my lot in life.
Thank you so much for your time today, Brenda. It's been wonderful to speak with you.